Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video. We have already checked the list for under 200, 300 and 400 euros, so now it's time to increase the budget a little. This is the list for the best smartphones under 500 euros. I'm Juan Witz, enjoy! This list is honestly really exciting for me, with some of the best phones available in the market. We start real good with one of the best phones of the year overall. It is Samsung Galaxy S7. Yes, incredibly enough, the F7 is going for 499 euros at this moment. For your money, you get an excellent all-rounder. You get the Snapdragon 620 CPU, 4 gigs of RAM, a beautiful Quad HD 5.1-inch display, 3000 mAh battery, fingerprint reader, a 12 megapixel sensor that takes some of the best images for a smartphone, and a 5 megapixel selfie shooter. Really impressive. Next off, we have a somewhat older device, but for the price, I could not let it out. It's the 1-year-old Nexus 6P, that after a price drop is currently going for an impressive price of 405 euros. The last Nexus phone ever, the last beast. The Nexus brand will definitely be missed. But with this nice price, you can still get yourself a last taste of the Nexus greatness. This device is packed with a Snapdragon 810 SoC, 3 gigs of RAM, fingerprint scanner, a humongous 3450 mAh battery, an enormous 5.7-inch Quad HD display, 12 and 8 megapixel camera, and a USB Type-C connection. Also, let's don't forget that pure Android experience directly from Google and the fast updates. For the next phone, we're actually switching OSs to the fruit side. This is the first time that an Apple product has been featured in one of my lists, but the iPhone SE is a nice option this year. Looking almost identical to the old iPhones 5 and 5S, we have the new small iPhone from Apple, going for a modest, especially for Apple, 439 euros. With this, you get the latest iOS software, the fast and reliable A9 chip that powers the 6S, 2 gigs of RAM, a really good camera with 12 megapixel sensor, and a tiny 4-inch display. The next contender is for the ones that want to have a taste of modular smartphones. Certainly not the most powerful device of the list. The Moto Z Play made its way to this video because of the uniqueness of its modular capabilities. For about 420 euros, you get yourself a device with a Snapdragon 625 CPU, 3 gigs of RAM, a 5.5 Full HD display, 16 and 5 megapixel cameras, a big 3510 mAh battery, and the ability to use the Moto mods like the portable projector, speakers, or improved camera. Last but definitely not least, we have the improved version of one of my favorites from of the years. If you've seen the under 400 list, you know that I loved the OnePlus 3. And just last week, OnePlus announced the OnePlus 3T, an identical looking device with a few tweaks for a little more money. For 40 euros more, so 440, you get the greatest and newest from Qualcomm, the Snapdragon 820, an absurd 6 gigs of RAM, a 5.5 Full HD display, a huge 3400 mAh battery, 16 megapixel camera on the back, and also 16 megapixel camera on the front. Crazy. Oh, and it's also the fastest charging device out there. Certainly a good deal. So guys, these were my top picks for smartphones under 500 euros. What do you think? Would you take one of these for yourself? Let me know in the comments. I was Juan Witz, I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video if you did, subscribe to see more. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.